Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master Propaganda Hero, Psych Defender of the Fatherland, off here to an exciting 1 vs 1 on some Moscow Winter. Again, versus the south, you got Jeremstargate, fighting for the Oberkommandist Germany, Deutschland, rolling out here for the elite. Well, possibly not that elite, 3rd SS Panzer Division Toten Cup, because while in many ways it was for guys elite, the overall training level due to the severe losses was not quite elite, but as one of the first SS Panzer divisions, it would have been in that regard elite in terms of at least being supplied as an elite division. And meanwhile, north here we got Aimstrong fighting for the Soviet Union Socialism. Comrade Stalin fighting out here for the 5th Guards Tank Corps. But generally in the German army, you elite, you generally just got access to a higher grade of replacement troops and overall prioritize for replacements. Also in that sense as well. That's a little fun side note. I mean, they just basically sidetrack everything to make sure the elite divisions got their stuff first compared to everything else, and the fastest. We got a lot of forces out here for Jerem as he moves out east and centrewards here, grabbing vital points fast. We can also see Aimstrong sending out here swiftly. I mean, both players are going in fast. We got here Advanced Warfare, Guard Motor, and Armoured Assault. Common Doctrine, particularly Armoured Assault has gotten really popular as of late. The Punitive Infantry Bullets and Satchel versus Overwatch, Spec Ops, and Luftwaffe Ground Force of Infantry. Luftwaffe Spec Ops very popular. Overwatch appears, but I wouldn't necessarily call it popular, as it doesn't get chosen a lot anyways. We've got more forces away there, more infantry fact for both sides. Still Empires are hot in the pursuit of the conscript. They're trying to hunt them down here, leaving them to force them into the house here. Forces finding up versus engineers here. And the Sturmpanzer trying to fall back here. Jeremstargate realises this engagement is not in his favour, so he just quickly falls back to avoid senseless losses. Definitely the right approach there. Forces continue to fight with engineers. We got the 3rd unit there done, and we got a 2nd engineer squad here for Aimstrong, indicating probably some kind of early tech. But could of course just be once more engineers faster out. Support them secured. Sturmpioneers hunting about, ready to maybe sneak up here on Aimstrong. Shots being fired back and forth here. 2nd engineer squad there arriving, and we'll probably see either Special RAF Command or Support Company here soon enough. Considering the circumstances, I suspect a Support Company more typical, but he could augment with a Special RAF Command. Maybe some scout cars, maybe some snipers, who knows. Sturmpioneers need to retreat here. Jeremy might in fact have pushed a bit too far there. More forces rounding up Church, and there you go, an early wipe here versus Jeremstargate. Quite nasty, definitely I think win there for Aimstrong. Engineers there, actually not building, interesting. But still losing the engineer, Sturmpioneers this early on will hurt, I think, Jeremstargate here versus Aimstrong. It will slow him down a bit, and of course it means he's losing one vital combat unit here versus the Russians. Versus conscript, the Sturmpioneers will handle, can be quite potent. So Jeremstargate overextended, and he got punished by the swift backhand of Aimstrong. Up here, engineers back. He might be sending back the more wounded, wanted to do the construction stuff. What is Aimstrong playing? There you go. No, he actually goes for the Special RAF Command. An interesting choice there by Aimstrong. Considering the timing, I would have figured to support him company here, but looks like Aimstrong's got something else in mind. Up north here, forces versus conscripts. Rushing into the house at night. Looks like Aimstrong is just going to ignore this, which is definitely an approach that, I mean, rather than engaging here, which would I think be a favorable engagement there for Aimstrong, he just ignores it, forcing Jerem to either pursue or, ignore it, possibly allowing Aimstrong to do more damage. So nice work there. Trot on the way there for Jeremy. He's gone for more focus grenadiers, no replacements as of yet. Now it looks like he's stopping back. He's going to try and take advantage of Jeremy focusing on the fuel point to sneak up, get into the house, and then open up here. Very nice work. Then we got folks there opening up and retreating conscripts. Almost taking that, but still nice work there by Aimstrong. Bit of a feint there, catching Jeremstargate in a slightly awkward position. But there you go. Brandhunt grenade out. And there you go, burning up the side of the house of Force and Conscript. We get a sniper out here for Aimstrong. Early on, sniper here versus Jerem. Jerem is, considering the timing, I'm saying Battle Group Headquarters seems likely, but he could be going for the Mechanized Regiment, which has become very popular, obviously, after those slight buffs there to it and the looks. So we shall see what Jerem and the 3rd SS ends up with. Folks then need to fall back. In this regard, Jerem, I think, needs to be a bit more cautious with his unit preservation. At times, it does seem a bit risque. And the south, catching the squad off by the fuel point. Overall, noting he's by getting a fuel lead here over Aimstrong. Truck setting out. The wait's moving, which then indicate a battle group headquarters, as he wants it seeming close to the front line, which means he wants the medics and the reinforcement point there. Although if it was mechanized, he'd probably just place it within his space. Nope. He's... That's definitely an unusual setup for a mechanized regiment. I wonder if there's some kind of like long-term plan there for Jerem's, like tanks and such can easily get to it to get repaired, maybe? It's definitely strange, though. It's definitely not the usual sort of stuff. But right now, Aimstrong has got more force on the field. Jerem's force going to be just depleted all across the front. But there you go. Gets what on the flamethrower engineers. That's a definite win there for Jeremstargate. Doesn't quite make up for the loss of the Sturm Pioneers, but it will almost catch up there. At least slow down Aimstrong a bit. But still, all of his force going to be just horribly depleted. I mean, heavy casualties, which I mean was very much the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkopf's thing. Like, they were just very fanatical, of course. While, you know, in the memoirs of Manstein and the likes, they'll also talk about how they always got the results. They usually don't talk about how they got the results and at the cost they got the results, but they got the results. So that's sort of a fun thing there. I mean, Guderian, you know, more or less says the same thing. I mean, they're great at getting results. Great. You could always count on them, and, you know, again, casually ignoring the casualties they'd suffer in the process. Fully the push back. Troops setting out here for Jerem. Luftwaffe chosen here to support. The Waffen says technically had some Fallschirmjäger regiments of their own. There were less Fallschirmjäger, sort of more of a special operations unit. They did see some usage in there. I don't think they actually saw any usage on the Eastern Front. Still, there might be some elite troops they called in, so that way put pressure on Aimstrong. Though I imagine first he'll be going for the looks, now he does have the resource again. He's been able to hold the fuel up. Aimstrong, with his sniper build, he's actually left himself in a bit of a pickle there, since he's got no immediate way of countering this. Like, it looks right now could actually have quite an impact against Aimstrong. He's got no anti-tank grenades, and he's got no anti-tank rifles. He's got no field guns. Like, Aimstrong's right now lacking a lot of counters. So Jeremstargate, if you push out the looks fast enough, you could actually do some severe damage here to Aimstrong and the 3rd Guards Mechanized Corps, or Tank Corps. Or was it the 5th? Anyways. Grabbing points here and then. Aimstrong's getting both fuel points, but still he is going to be in a tricky position. Jerem, though, is interesting enough not pushing for the looks as fast as possible. Could be planning a Puma, anticipating a light vehicle from Aimstrong instead. We shall see. But now Jerem's back in the field here with the Sturm Pioneers, lots of infantry. Mechanized regiment just stands still. And there you go. No, doesn't go for the look. So it is a Puma he's planning here. He is worried about enemy light vehicles. Of course, knowing the Puma also works as a counter to the sniper now, so I mean, no hindrance there. But it pretty much locks out whatever Aimstrong's likely going to follow up with, which is what Jerem is anticipating. Mines being laid down with 2 Sturm Pioneers, though it does take some time. Keep in mind, overall build and repair speed depends on the size of the squad. So 1-man squad, for example, is going to be a lot slower, you know, laying down mines than, say, you know, a 4-man squad. So a little fun fact there. But Puma, they're almost done. The 234-2. Technically, though, the 3rd SS did not have access to it. Not a lot of Panzer divisions did, as they were all produced in smaller numbers. You know, details. Got the Puma they're rolling out here for Jeremstargate. Or Jeremstargate. Not entirely sure how to pronounce that. What do you just call him? Jerem. Tank command up here for Aimstrong. We'll go for the T-70. Of course, the Puma's going to sort of highlight to me. He's likely going to have to go for the S-6. And of course, that could very well be part of Jerem's plan, forcing away the possibility of a T-70, thusly freeing up his infantry that way, forcing him to go for an anti-tank counter or anti-vehicle counter, which of course he can then sort of further, you know, deal with. So that's some interesting possibilities here from Jeremy, if that is indeed his plan. We'll have to see if Aimstrong, though, spots the Puma in time and then reacts to it, or if he's just not even going to care. I mean, that would be pretty bold by Aimstrong, but Aimstrong has been known for making sort of bold plays like that, ignoring an always threatening unit to just, you know, push what he wants to. So, that, of course, also a bit interesting, you know, thing there, you know, considering if you actually can afford to counter it or need to counter it, and you can get away with just pushing your own strategy ahead. But there you go, Puma opening up the conscripts. I mean, at this stage, Aimstrong, of course, should be aware of it, so we'll have to see how he reacts. And we got reconnaissance. Trying to scout out there what Aimstrong is up to. Got Puma rolling in. No anti-tank grenades right here yet. In fact, doesn't have the resource to research them. I think Jeremy has basically sussed it out here from Aimstrong. Guinea's close being wiped out. Jeremy seizing a large chunk of the map. Flares going off, killing 1 Sturm Pioneer. Puma setting out. No Fallschirmjägers. As of yet, anyways. Go catch machine with the Puma, getting a few kills on the conscripts. 2 kills so far. Gas put out there. So Aimstrong goes for Guard mode here to counter Jerem's Luftwaffe there. And Puma. And there you go. Almost got the sniper, but 1 tiny sliver of health that remains. So sniper retreats, avoiding the iron grasp of the Wehrmacht, the Oberkommando. Sturmpanzers are getting blasted, need to fall back. It would be a shame for him to lose another Sturmpanier escort like this. Puma firing away there with 3 kills so far to the farthern fuel point in the south being harassed here in the northern calf. 1 inch enough, not in northern fuel. And we got actually a lot of supply kits here from Jerem. Looks like he might have forgotten about them. I should probably grab some of them. Get his forces reinforced and maybe consider some upgrades, or at least some Fallschirmjägers. I mean, right now he's flooding 700 manpower. That's quite excessive. Quite excessive. But there you go, of course, with all these reinforcements. Obviously some of that manpower is just going to vanish anyways. Aimstrong is, there we go, going for the anti-tank grenades to counter here the Puma, or at least help counter it. And if you can remove the mobility of the Puma, it becomes a lot easier to deal with, in particular, say, the Guardsman. There you go, Puma doing some nasty damage there for the Deutschland. Has to fall back, the Guardsman is simply too much of a threat. They're too much of a problem, which the Puma can't easily deal with. And there you go, reinforcement, healing there being secured. Do we have any assault rifles for the Volksgrenadiers? We do not. Except we got minesweeper kits on the way for the Sturmpioneers. Jerem's still not going for any Fallschirmjägers. Kind of Fallschirmjäger or machine guns, that would be a bit helpful, or a Raketen have to deal with the T-70. I mean, plenty of options here for Jerem, but so far is not particularly pursuing any of them here in the fight against Aimstrong and the Soviets. And there we go, actually calling in the Fallschirmjägers plus an air reconnaissance move. He's made good use of it though. I mean, that's definitely, I think, a sign there of a more highly skilled player. He actually makes active use of reconnaissance. He's still not comfortable with the manpower float, but the fact he actually actively try to figure out what Aimstrong is up to, I think is a really good sign at least of something going on. And there you go, catch the Fallschirmjägers, wiping them out. Aimstrong was completely just caught off guard. He used the smoke to cover up for the drop of the Fallschirmjägers as well, I think. Very interesting move there by Jerem. Completely blindsides Aimstrong and wipes the snipers, leaving now Aimstrong with a much smaller force, calling in a second guard squad, but his T-70 is being forced away there. And there we go, taking out a complete blow there from Jerem, shattering Aimstrong's center. The T-70 and the sniper, oh, I was able to just bleed out Jerem there, just got shattered. And now the center is they're still finding 3 points. That is still absolutely astounding. A good push there by Jerem. Now we'll have to see if Jerem can capitalize this and take up fast, maybe go for some more stuff, maybe some additional elite troops or some machine guns to help hold ground better here versus Aimstrong. We'll of course have to see how Aimstrong tries to deal with this. There we go, countering a lot of trouble. They're going to try and pop. Nope, decides not to. I think that's the right decision. Even then, it might be too late here for Aimstrong. There's a lot of troops going the retreat path. That's going to be a wipe. That's going to be a wipe. Oh dear, this is going from bad to worse here for Aimstrong. Sniper, T-70 now country squad down here. Jerem is punishing him. Aimstrong is down to barely nothing right now. He's got 2 card squads, a conscript squad, an engineer squad versus Volksgrenadiers, Fallschirmjägers, Sturmpioneers, and a Puma. There's quite a difference in force there. And map control wise, I mean, Jerem's going to be able to pull ahead really fast if he just, does it. This is a rough ride here for Aimstrong, a very rough ride. Brandhandgranaten going off, their Volksgrenadiers need to retreat. Mein Gott, Fritz, stop throwing such Brandhandgranaten like that. I could get burned, you know. Volksgrenadiers need to retreat, pulling up support again, though it is slow on health. Jerem, I think, definitely needs to be of course. There you go again. I feel like he's got some issues there with his unit preservation. Like, he's clearly capable of pulling off some clever moves, but he overextends his infantry, I feel, a bit too much there, and he's just losing a lot of Volksgrenadiers in the process. I mean, he's lost 2 Volksgrenadier squads and a Sturmpioneer squad now. It is kind of costly. Even he's, again, I think, flooding a bit too much manpower there. Wait, trot on the way there. Volksgrenadier setting out. Puma's going to need some of those repairs for Deutschland. Meanwhile, Aimstrong there is trying to cover here from that, again, series of these shattering blows. Laying down flare mines, helps slow down infantry, and of course just gives some more reconnaissance. I imagine there'll be a Schwerpunted quarters. Nope, battle group headquarters. It begs the question, what is Jerem planning? Because he's not going for spec up, so he's clearly not going to go for command Panther. So he's actually delaying himself further than just being able to push ahead. Then I still feel like he's getting too much manpower. You should definitely replace some of these infantry. Also, need to go for some support weapons like MD-34s, like Kidners would be quite helpful. As for Aimstrong, he definitely needs to be more careful now for now he engages his opponent. He's actually going for a second sniper. Aimstrong is not deterred. Aimstrong aims strong for the heart of fascism to shatter it. Fallschirm there versus Guardsman, trying I think to bait them into the engagement where the Fallschirm makes a better chance versus the Guardsman. I think that's the best choice there. Mines down here for Jerem. The 2 points where also not here. Jerem has got the lead over Aimstrong. And the 5th Guards Mechanized call. Tank call. Stumpas bringing in, Puma supporting, catching the Guardsman in a bad spot. And there you go, Grenade, Fallschirm's moving in there. Guardsman there, being caught in a crossfire. Flamethrower just moving in. Focusing down the Fallschirm as the Puma open up on the side. More Guardsmen around the Fallschirm will have to retreat. There we go. And lastly, also see the Puma retreat as there's absolutely no way of dealing with 2 guard squads on its own. Up north, skirmishing here, flare trip mine goes off there, killing poor France. 1,000 manpower, come on Jerem, spend those resources efficiently. Try on the way, this is going to go now for the Shroud Panther quarters. But still, that much manpower flow I think is definitely unacceptable, particularly with the force composition you get, which again is a bit on the weaker side. I mean, still got Aimstrong pushed down, but it still should not be flowing that much manpower consistently. And there you go. More Fallschirmjägers. More elite infanterie. Aimstrong apparently can't quite decide. He wants to go for the sniper, not cancel it. Now he's going for it again. And building the supportment company here. He's clearly not feeling like he's ahead of his opponent there, so obviously he has to bring up some field guns to counter whatever Jerem might throw at him. In the car point here with the Fallschirmjägers. So that's 2 Fallschirmjägers, 2 Fallschirmjägers, now 2 Sturmpioneers. It's an interesting composition of his forces. I wonder if the other Sturmpioneers will be equipped with a Panther Shrek. Medics on the way. So now, of course, the question still remains, what is Jerem planning? I mean, the way he's sort of teching and all that, I mean, is he actually just going to go straight for a King Tiger? I mean, he's got the sort of lead that makes it hard for Aimstrong tech to punish it, so it's not impossible. Of course, at the same time, it is risky, and it does give Aimstrong, even if he can't punish Jerem for it, it gives Aimstrong time, I think, to recover from some of those early losses, allowing to then have a force back to resist the King Tiger. So I'm not necessarily a big fan of what Jerem's playing for with that said. He's actually going for a maximum though, so he's not too worried about Jerem pushing from afar right away. His concern is clearly all the infantry here that Jerem is lobbing at him. I'm not agreeing the full scum it is. Guardsman flanking the Puma. Fallschirm from the south northern squad car to the cuff point there. An interesting choice there by Jerem. Guardsman there ripped to shreds here by the FT-42 wielding Fallschirmjäger. Sturmpioneers moving in there. Full squad needs to retreat. Again, Jerem needs to be more careful with the unit preservation, but there's a chance of gaining engineers. And we got another bout of air recons out here from Jerem. The smoke bomb as well, in this case also screening off the sniper, but also quickly ascertains where's most of Aimstrong's stuff, giving here I think Jeremy tactical advantage if he knows how to utilise it. Trying to what the Puma to do with the Guardsman, I think that's not the best choice. He's going to need to have to fall back with it. So Shroud Panther course going up there for Jerem. We'll have to see if he does in fact try to play for a King Tiger. That would be a very brazen move, but would be good news in a sense for Aimstrong. Even if he doesn't have anything immediate to counter with it, it still would be time for him to get stuff out that could help deal with the King Tiger, but also meanwhile hurt Jerem's infantry. Fallschirm makes this in territory for Deutschland. Maxim carrying the north. Enforcement healing. Puma being fixed up. 9 kills. Oh, going in for the sniper. And there we go, virtually 2 gained. The retreat there for the sniper, not taking any chance there as the Puma. Jerem does be careful, doesn't get around to see an ambush with some Guardsmen and to tank Rafkin in it, in which case he could lose the Puma, but he figures in this case apparently it's worth it, he can get the sniper. Again, there might be some indication here of how Jerem's unit placement lies a bit off. It might be he's in fact just not necessarily good at evaluating or predicting dangers. Up north here, the Falcon is the conscious sport there. Catch a bit off guard, but could I think been done a bit better. Troops setting mines, forced retreat. And up here we got the Falcons occupying the house. Constance did not run for it enough, and there you go. Repulsed with no actual losses there, so that's pretty lucky there for Aimstrong on there, and he got one Falcon there. Dietrich lies dead in the snow. Puma being pulled back for repairs. 9 kills, the Vetchney 2 is kind of good there. Aimstrong is so far not aiming for anything else. And of course the question is Aimstrong anticipating Jerem going for the King Tiger, because overall King Tiger plays have really sort of dropped down as of late, but this could of course also in part be what Jerem is banking on. But then again, Aimstrong increasingly should be seeing, he's not seeing any sort of like medium armour, not even a Panther. At a certain point you should then sort of figure he's getting hit by King Tiger. But there you go, got the Sister on the way. I mean, even if he's not getting hit by, anticipating a medium tank, you still go for field guns. There you go, guys being caught out in the open, Fulton moving in there, sweeping forwards. Big push there by Jerem and the 3rd SS. Panzer Division versus the 5th Guards Mechanized Corps. Guardsmen falling back. Guardsmen Maxim flying in them. Got the Puma moving in here. And there you go, buttoning up, hitting the dirt, smokes from their peers, and Sturmpanies move forwards. Could be able to flank the Maxim here if he's fast enough. Sadly doesn't have the initiative for Van assaults that way just easily, and that way cleared up. But there you go, so catching the Maxim off guard, and there you go, heavy damage being inflicted by double Sturmpanies. Very good work there, Puma falls back by the Guardsmen, and the Maxim retreats. Guardsmen fall back as well there as they get a heavy peppering there from the Sturmpionierer. Sniper with 8 kills survive Aimstrong. Still some time before that sniper has earned itself in. Bring in the Puma again. Engineers can't really stop. And there you go. Aimstrong pretty much knows there's nothing to screen the sniper, so he just retreats. Obviously not willing to lose another sniper here to Jerem if possible. But there you go. Good work by Aimstrong harassing up north here. Jerem's rather deciding not to react to it. Also the kidnap out. So obviously at this stage Jerem is playing I think for the King Tiger. I mean we're not seeing much Panther 4. There's still the option of a Panther. But again the way Jerem is doing things, I do think the King Tiger seems like the more likely choice, in which case also getting anti-tank ramps up to cover that is going to be really helpful. Puma there being slowly fixed up. 11 kills for Deutschland. Kenref on the way there for Jerem, another one. Fun fact about the Puma, its chair was actually taken from a scrap reconnaissance tank project known as the Leopard. Little fun fact there. Falchmakers sneaking about there. Falchmakers remaining in ambush. And here, a bit of skirmishing on the centre as Aimstrong once more sweeps in, trying to reclaim it, or at least contain it. The fascist advance. And there you go, Aimstrong taking up. Might push for T-35s, which will be helpful versus the infantry and the Puma, though it will struggle a bit versus the King Tiger. Kevin push back here, but the Guardsmen up north points they're being secured. There you go, Snowreel himself. He needs to be careful about the way he's doing it. I mean, this is out in the middle of the road. But he's clearly, I think, in this case, trying to use the snipers as bait here for the Puma, trying to enter the mine, maybe. But in this case, did not quite work out. Oh, there we go, man. Still to bait it in the Puma, I think. Oh dear, did not anticipate that. Jerem didn't. Oh, God, lucky the Sis missed the Puma. Bad luck there for Aimstrong. Bad luck. And another unit wiped, another Volkswagen squad bites the dust in service of Deutschland. Falchmakers wiped, but ooh, again he knew to up there. I mean, in this regard, Jerem actually made a mistake of just having a linger too long. In this case, Aimstrong could prepare and punish Jerem. He knows Jerem sticks around for too long and then mine the retreat. Oh, Aimstrong, you sneaky bastard. And again, this is where you kind of be careful about, trying to repeat the trick for too long. Your opponent can see through it like Aimstrong, I think, here expertly did, and punish you. And again, as you can see here, the plan to play for the King Tiger has been to show a few gaps in it as Aimstrong is catching up here and is now might be able to actually really punish Jerem actually for playing for the King Tiger if Jerem's not careful. So we'll see how it goes up. But Jerem, I think, needs to be a bit more cautious here and possibly consider a strategy at the moment. T-35 on the way there for Aimstrong for the 5th Guards tank corps. Puma moving about there, 11 kills. Still, there we go, comes caught and they're going to get off an anti-tank grenade. Field gun is still theoretically nearby. Now it's going to have to fix up the Puma again, and the T-35 is almost on there for Aimstrong as well. Victory points wise, Jerem still has the lead over Aimstrong, but in other ways there are still looking to be some issues. There you go, fixing up the Puma. T-35 arriving here for Aimstrong right now. For the motherland. First medium tank on the field. Had Jerem decided not to put for the King Tiger or have a Panther 4 on the field, he'll go down Panther on the field and maybe take more of the map back from Aimstrong, make it harder for him to get fuel and active push out, maybe even a second tank before he got the T-35 again. Because of the Puma into King Tiger play, I mean, there's some definite gaps there which Aimstrong so far is seeing, and he's exploiting them, which is of course really good for him. Great on the Puma maximum there in the cut back to be a real nuisance there for Jerem again. T-35 swooping in there. Sturm Pioneers trying to hide, but they're going to be easy targeted for the T-35 if they do not retreat soon. Nasty shattering hit, almost taking out the entire Sturm Pioneer squad. Other Sturm Pioneer squad retreating as well, hitting the fuel point here. Matt Pakedman for moving in. And we got the Shrap Hunted quarters still standing back. Manpower being floated. I mean, he's just putting everything into the King Tower, but again, because he's trying to control the fuel point, there you go, lost another Sturm Pioneer. He's lost the fight. I mean, he's losing so much infantry. I mean, again, there's an issue with Jerem, I think, in his infantry preservation, and it is something Aimstrong, I think, is increasingly realizing and looking to exploit, which is definitely a good thing to do. And definitely also something I think like higher tier players do. They don't just look for the sort of typical things. They also look for specific player mistakes they can punish if possible. It's a really good play there by Aimstrong. Really good play. T-35 running. Fightermakers just need to retreat now. Jerem there's really pushing his light again. That's going to be another wipe. Even to get the T-35, I do not think that's going to be worth a full Fightermaker squad, which is still for 80 manpower. But he's going to try it. He might lose a Kednev here. Jerem is really pushing his luck here in his quest for the King Tiger. Moving in the Puma. The Kednev are wiped. Field gun waiting. Jerem, I think, is getting way too reckless here. Almost got the T-35. Got the T-35. Did not lose the Puma, but again did. He's going to lose the Puma out of the Guardsman. Yeah. It's like Jerem, he just took massive casualties in an attempt for the King Tiger. And there could finally called in, but Jerem's forces have been severely depleted in the process. And of course, the big question is it worth it? It's certainly angled towards not bloody likely. Calling a replacement Fightermaker squad, but even then, these are some egregious casualties. But there you go. Königsjäger Tiger 2 arriving here for Jeremstargate for the 3rd SS Panzer Division Totenkopf, which has shattered the 5th Guards Tank Corps. Pretty risky drop here from the Fallschmägers. Need to retreat. So now we'll have to see if Jerem can at least make use of the King Tiger, because I mean, again, he's clearly got some skill here, but his preservation, I think, and also his strategy there is displaying problems and flaws here. But even then, he knows how to attack, he knows how to use reconnaissance. I mean, he's clearly, I think, got promise on some levels. But there's definitely, I think, some serious kinks that need to be worked out. But still, if you can at least play well with the King Tiger, you'd like to have a good chance. The thing is, a lot of players actually kind of stink at using the King Tiger. They'll either just play it way too passively, or they'll just play it way too reckless. Like, gotta use the King Tiger aggressively, but of course at the same time, have to not, accept completely ridiculous risks. And so far, though, I mean, Jerem is just playing the King Tiger aggressively. He's actually got some infinity nearby as well, which is good. 5 kills so far already, which is good. Shoots, misses. So now we'll have to see again if the King Tiger can be worth it all for Jerem, because he can actually make good use of it. That could actually away some more of these losses Jerem's suffered. But there you go. Second T-35 out there for Aimstrong. More tanks. Steel Pioneers Victory 3. T-4 going in for the King Tiger. Shoots, penetrates the thick flanks along. King Tiger shoots back. Misses, but still actually gets some damage thanks to the AoE on the T-35. Probably allow the King Tiger to shoot a tank so it doesn't turn its head towards other targets. There you go, another hit there. Go directly on the T-35, doing some heavy damage. Field gun opening up, misses. We got 2 field guns and like Kevin out for Aimstrong. That's a lot of threats to King Tiger. There goes, shoots, almost takes out the house with the guardsman in it. Buttoning up the King Tiger, trying to get enough anti-tank weapons in there to knock it out, possibly. Jerem needs to be careful. They've got a Kevin who penetrates. He's getting into the house and it's about to collapse. Jerem, your unit preservation, it's not improving. King Tiger, oh, half health. Damaged engine. Good hit on the conscript. We need to get some stuff in there to cover it. King Tiger shoots, misses. We've got 313 versus 299. Aimstrong's able to catch up there with Jerem now. Eight kills. He's going to have to retreat across the ice. Ah, scheisse. Oh, Talk, can't see ice fortresses. I don't know, but we have to try it. Otherwise, we're dead. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. He's on the ice. Oh, God. The King Tiger calling in smoke. Whoo. That gave me chills. And it's pretty hot here. He actually managed to get the King Tiger across the ice. The absolute madman. I mean, at that sunk, that would have been GG right then and there. But he actually did it. More fighting enemies being called in there. Clearly, Jerem is a big fan of the Luftwaffe's elite infantry arm there. Fighting reinforcements moving in there. Kedman's on hand as well. Landing, he's very aggressive with his Fallschirmjäger drops, by the way. That's really one thing I also noticed with Jerem. Like, most players will be a bit more cautious with the Fallschirmjäger drops. They'll have a chance to land them in their own territory. But Jerem, like, has absolutely no problem just land them in hostile territory time and time again. Like, he doesn't, I think, try to drop them when they connect to get caught up in trees and stuff. But, like, he just consistently just drops them in aggressively, looking to cause disruption and death to his opponent. Which is definitely very interesting. He's going across the ice again. Jerem has just... Jerem knows no fear. He is utterly ruthless and fanatic. Cool. My God. Shoots, misses. The kill in front of the King Tiger. Field gun being up one thing to fall back with the King Tiger, get repaired. Sending a grenade off. Lots of hits to the King Tiger. You should probably find another angle to attack with it, though you should probably repair it first. Shoots, misses. And he's going across the ice again. Fortunately, need to retreat now. They're about to get wiped here with the double guard squads. Fakes out the Schwer Mechanized Regiment headquarters there up north. Tifa following about. Infantry supporting. King Tiger being pulled back for repairs again. Another T-45 on the way there for Aimstrong. Double Fallschirmjäger squad setting out there for Deutschland. And Rudolph, they immediately gets dropped there by the Veteran Fleet Guard squad. T-45 further roaming about, destroying cover, making it harder there, I think, for Jerem to find any purchase. And once more, the King Tiger moves out. Noting he's not upgraded with the pintle machine, which will help us with the infantry, I think. And once more across the ice he goes. Direct hit on the T-45 from the King Tiger. 11 kills. Close to veterans, one already. McKedman shoots. Almost gets it. There we go. T-45 goes up in smoke and fire as the 88mm shell of the T-45 takes it out. Fallschirmjäger stuck on the hull. There you go. Almost takes out the guard squad. Exits through the church there. 13 kills. Veterans who won. And could someone get that Fallschirmjäger off the Panther? I can't see anything. Shoots, misses, guard squads. They're trying to use the church to hide so that, you know, The King Tiger can't easily snipe them. Falcon's going to use a tank for the car. There you go. Good hit. Good hit. Falcon's is popping up a grenade as well there. Collapsing possibly the house. There you go. More casualties. 19 kills on the King Tiger. Engineers falling back in the face of the King Tiger. Leaving only a single guard squad amongst a pile of their own dead. Sturmpanzer to support here. Very good. Very good. 19 kills though. Anti-tank rooms in the northern edge of the village, plus in the cemetery to that way deflect a push into the centre there. Very good set up by him. There you go. We got Mark vehicles on the King Tiger, which is already halfway to 82. Shots bouncing. Sturmpanzers need, I think, to fall back. Got smoke drops in as well here though. Need to immediately fix up the King Tiger and attack from another angle because Aimstrong is clearly anticipating the King Tiger just trying to waltz in there. Up north, fixture point secured. Aimstrong falling a bit back otherwise. You should, I think, consider some mines in there to slow down Jam's Königstiger. Jam definitely supports King Tiger a bit more with infantry, and I would probably recommend maybe some artillery. Going for the Mechanized regiment again here. Again, I feel like this setup there was a bit weird, to be honest, by Jam. To an extent I can understand it, but it still feels risky, and we can see that Aimstrong is now actually punishing it quite consistently. So, I mean, obviously good work there by Aimstrong. He's sending in the King Tiger there, despite the mark still being on it. I mean, Jerem definitely lives up to the part where you have to play the King Tiger aggressively, but it certainly borders on the reckless for sure. Need to clear out the maximum with the King Tiger, so then to clear out the field gun. There we go, good hit, good hit. If we get the King Tiger eventually, that'll be pretty strong there for Jerem there. Obviously higher target precision in terms of fast jet rotation. Of course, accuracy makes the King Tiger a lot more lethal, but of course, as you see displaying here, it is still quite potent. And he's actually making pretty good use of it. But there you go, field gun range on the flank, though he could theoretically try and clear out with infantry. There you go, the Fulters moving from the north, nice infantry flank. They actually took a longer path, anticipating maybe something like that, so there you go. Brownhand Grenadier off, forcing away Max Mortar to force to retreat here. Gasping holding the line here on the northern edge of what remained of the cemetery, but the Fudgesmaker is charging forward. Fulters moving from behind here. Good push here from Jam. The Fulters push back. Here's the T-34. Fudgesmaker's pushed back by the T-35. Still could get the Maxim here. King Tiger move hit. Shoots his own. Oh, actually took out the Maxim. Looked like it took out his own, but there you go. King Tiger super close to Vecchi too. Several shots there. One penetrates, one bounces. Need to take out the field gun somehow, or need to fall back instead of just taking the hits there. Garsquad moving in there. Shoots, misses. Grabs the Maxim. 29 kills. Close to Vecchi too. Super close, but there you go. Down to half health. Need to get it fixed up again. But there you go, moving in the Sturmpanzers. He's going to advance undercover the Sturmpanzers. Maybe try and clear out the field gun. We got the T-34 moving in. Okay, now it's good support a bit. There we go. Gets a good hit. I mean, Jeremy is definitely playing, I think, a high-risk game, but to an extent, he seems like he's aware of and knows to an extent how to play it. Again, his infantry situation still is showing some worrying marks there. So he grabs the Maxim, denying it to Aimstrong, pulling back the King Tiger across the odds again. Really, he's been doing a lot with that King Tiger. Aimstrong here responding to the King Tiger with an issue to fire. I mean, Jerem's actually not going for any Panther force, but you'd figure he'd go for. I mean, there's the option of a Jagdpanzer and theoretically a Panther here. You could also go for Stuka's Woods to try and cancel all the anti-tank weapons and support weapons. That could be an option here, actually. We'll see what Jam goes up for. It's still been some time since anyone just play for a King Tiger like that. And even rarer to see someone actually know how to play the King Tiger, because while Jam again struggles with unit preservation, he seems to know how to make use of his King Tiger, which is a surprisingly rare skill. I definitely think the men's deserves commendation. No, he cancels the H-55, goes for the CoH2 instead, possibly thinking he's content with all the anti-tank weapons for now, would rather try and deal with the support from the infantry for the King Tiger, which is actually not a bad idea. Also noting eventually 4 half-8 to 55 Sturmpanzers, pretty good play there by Jerem. But I think you should try and harass more in the southeast, like he's seemingly forgotten about that part of the map entirely. That makes, gives you basically free real estate there to Aimstrong. But there you go, King Tiger good to go again. He's got theoretically fuel for a Panther now. I'm not entirely sure what a Panther would truly achieve here. I mean, obviously be able to soak up a lot of fire to an extent, even with infantry, of course, the armor helping there, but I don't know. Smoke bombs again. Moving in the factions from the north. Going for the Ked now for King Tiger, still super close to Betty 2. There we go, Betty 2 gain. Good shot. They almost takes out the Ked with the crew then. No mines from Aimstrong. Jam could actually go for a Panther now if he wanted to. They could also go for a Panther 4. Probably what I'd recommend, to be honest, but I'll help us the infantry supporting weapons in the Panther. Another kill there. 31 kills for Deutschland. Hauptmann Werner streicht in his Königstiger. And there you go, Maxim number 2 wiped here. Katusha themselves up in the fight, trying to take now. He needs to retreat immediately. There we go. But even then, there's a chance we have wiped. They're too close to each other. Ghost Maxim destroyed. Garton crossing the ice field, gun moving out. There we go. Maxim down. The Kednovs are hanging about, ready to support the King Tiger immediately. Shots bouncing, others slightly deflecting. King Tiger shoots, hits the ice, but sinks nothing. There you go. Another smoke's going to cool down here. Very good use of that. I mean, again, that's nice to see there. If only his infantry preservation was as good. He's beginning to float a lot of resource there because he's actually going for a Panther. So, King Tiger into Panther. Holy smokes. Missed the guardsmen here. A lot of light cover that makes it hard to hit them. Guards are sneaking up here. Got into tank ones moving up. Lacking any weapons to really stop that. And his infantry's not needed. I think he just has to pull back the King Tiger fully here. Good hit though. Takes out 2 guardsmen. Mark leaves again. Kevin's retreating. Sturmpanzer being deployed. Here's a rear guard to allow the King Tiger to successfully escape. And then retreats. Very good. Need to get the King Tiger back fully. .33 kills. Sometime for he hit eventually free with it. In the northern Koth, one he denied fuel there for Aimstrong. Very good. But again, you should also do more work here in the southeast. I really think that's increasingly becoming a blind spot there for Jerem. Still, Panther about to hit. Knight just has to wait for the King Tiger to get repaired. He can then join up with the Panther then and sort of make, I think, some pretty aggressive pushes. But he's going ahead here. Maybe he's going to send in the fight for the Kednovs and then the Panther. He's also going to lose his Mechanized regiment. Mines being laid down there. Jerem is just charging with his Panther. Careful, careful. It's not King Tiger, Jerem. Oh, shite. He's going to run straight to the mine. He's going to be throwing away his Panther like that. What the hell? Like, he's been doing so well with the King Tiger, and then he just goes in completely half-cocked with the Panther. I mean, what was the point of that even? I mean, there's no way in hell a Panther was surviving. Even there was like not a mine there. The mine just pretty much just sufficiently punished him. But like, what was the Panther supposed to achieve there? And that did not make any sense to for Jerem. At most, it might have been a misclick or something. But like, I don't know. Just there's no logic charging in the Panther like that. He's not that kind of tank. So that was a complete and utter waste of Jerem of like an expensive tank. Good wipe though. Great wipe in fact. 39 kills on the King Tiger. And finally adding the Pintelmount machine gun to the King Tiger. Finally. Victory points wise, so things are looking a lot less grand here for Jerem though at the moment versus Aimstrong. A lot less grand. And he's going to attack through the more or less apparently same path he sent in the Panther on to get it killed. That seems rather foolish by Jerem, to be honest. He's also going the northern victory point ammunitions with the Maxim. He's still, well, acquisitioned, I guess. Mines being spotted. Aimstrong's definitely been a busy bee there, mining up stuff. Very good. Aimstrong, I think, should try and harass more. He should also, you know, lay down more mines and maybe try and like see if he can't bait Jeremy into extending and then flank him with a bunch of tanks, and that way maybe take out the King Tiger. We've got to push for the northern field to take King Tiger moving up here. Shoots, gets still kills there. 40 kills with the King Tiger grenades off. Almost got the gas when they do get away. And there you go, great hit from the field gun on the Königstiger. Will he go for the field gun with it? There you go. Takes out several of the field gun crew members. Machine gun gets more kills than the guardsman. 100 points left here. King Tiger misses the field gun. But it is halfway to Veteran 3, at which point it begins speeding up there against War 24 and Veteran 5. And if you get to Veteran 5, that'd be absolutely amazing there. You rarely see a Veteran 5 King Tiger. Partly for obvious reasons, since most players tend to misplay them quite aggressively. But even then, like, the veteran requirements for the King Tigers are just absolute nuts. And even then, he's halfway to Veteran 3 with it. That's impressive. Lost the Phantom squad hits to the Katyusha. Nasty strike there from Aimstrong. King Tiger will extend on his own. Careful there, Jerem. Forsick. Oh dear, he's really risking it. He's going for Blitzkrieg. Shots bouncing. We got a smoke called in as well. At least he's very good at calling to cover that one up. Good. There we go. Go down to half health. Fighting. Be careful here. Got the anti-tank weapons slightly, but he can't finish them off. Needs to get those steel pioneers on the King Tiger as soon as possible. He needs to fix that up. Schnell. If possible, he needs to try and take at least that anti-tank with him. Like, creep it up, they shoot and destroy it. Like, you can deny any of that to Aimstrong. That's going to help Jerem out a ton. And I also think he should go for a Panther 4, to be honest. He's going for Obersoldaten. Not a bad choice. At this stage of the fight. The camera does think slightly awkwardly angled. King Tiger there being slowly fixed up. Troop shielding reinforcing. Just machine gun kidney weapons is falling back with the King Tiger a bit further. Jerem does not risk it any further. Very good. And lost the kidney for though. There you go. Orbsoldaten out. More elite infantry for Jerem and the 3rd SS here as the 5th Guards tank corps as Aimstrong just continued to point T for the Lego. Going to clear out the machine gun list up north here. Very good. Jerem's going to have to fall back with that machine gun. King Tiger's being repaired slowly. Fights making a Panther fast here most likely, unless they already suspended. They haven't. But not enough to damage the engine. Orbsoldaten need to pull into cover. And he lost the max when they didn't retreat it, possibly to occupy with what's going on here in the centre. Sending in the King Tiger despite not being fully repaired. Jerem knows he can't afford it. He's down to 82 versus 257. He's actually playing for a second Panther. I hope he doesn't throw that one away like the first one. I mean, that was disgraceful. Shameful display. A shameful display. There we go. Good hit. Taking on 1/3 of the guard squad. 47 kills. Getting ever closer to Veteran 3. Mining up there to cover the flanks a bit. Well, it looks like he's playing for actual second Panther. Still not really doing anything down there. Really thinking Jerem should dispatch something down there. Katyusha firing. Around the King Tiger's position. Very good barrage there from Aimstrong. Heading Northern Victory. We got the Volksgruppe squad there full of Volksgruppes there with assault round. There you go. Veteran 5 and 40 kills though. Very good work. Then they're no match for the Guardsmen, it seems. Need to retreat the Volksgrenadiers now. 75 points left for Jerem. He's going for a second Panther. Despite having absolutely thrown away the first one, like nothing should have just complete toss there. He's going for a second Panther. Apparently figuring this time around he's not going to do it. We'll see if he can do it though. Light machine gun there dropped. Not bad for the Obersoldaten. Since Jerem is all the staff for munitions, so he can't actually afford to upgrade. Oh, there he goes, going for the LMG-34 as well. Oh dear, this is going to be a rather close finish whenever it happens. Right now, Aimstrong's almost close to like full pop cam. Like he was, really bad state at some stages. So he's been able to make a nice recovery, partly because again on the Jerem just going straight for the King Tiger. Again, it didn't help. Jerem just tossed away an entire Panther. That's just shocking. And he's got to send it to the centre there. Despite their probably going to be a lot of anti-tank weapons from Aimstrong, just ready to blow the King Tiger apart, at least attempt to. And there you go. Getting shot there by a kidnapper. Shoots, gets a hit. Another hit there. King Tiger already down to almost half health. And there you go. Panther number 2 out for Jerem and the 3rd SS. Smoke there because of anticipating punch, trying to move up there to shoot at the maximum. King Tiger moving in again. Panther moving in. Shoots like kidnapper, knowing where it is. He engages with the King Tiger, attacking ground here. Very good, very good. Almost got it. Panther moving up with 2 for fire in there. Needs to get the full shot of the church. Get them out, get him! Looks so douse. Almost lost the entire full squad there. Single rocket took out the entire unit. The kidnapper with the King Tiger almost got it. Panther taking hits as well. The kidnapper wiped out. 50 kills on the King Tiger. Can he get like kidnapper? Misses! I'll be careful with how this precision the Panther. Honestly, I'm surprised he hasn't just called in the fight to make a squad hit. He just rushed the point there. And there you go. As I say that, he's doing it. Panther needs to be careful. Oh dear, some awkward pathing there. Very awkward. Infantry rush, you need to fall back here. In the victory point here. Pretty risky drop. A man to pull it off. He got marked. Leave with their King Tiger being hammered down. Panther, it's the Panther being marked there. Push it to right again. He basically didn't do anything with that Panther. Not well handled there by Jerem, to be honest. Again. It's funny how this just has a massive difference how he can handle a King Tiger, but just screws up the Panthers entirely. Super close to a veteran 3 King Tiger, which will certainly be the first veteran 3 King Tiger seen in ages if we get so far. Oh! Penetrating, it needs a blitz, needs a blitz! Oh, got the guard from there, go blitzing. Oh! Accidentally moves the bridge towards the enemy tank! Scheiße! I think that's going to be the end here of the King Tiger saga. Even with Veteran 2, the turret rotation is so damn slow. And there you go, Jerem surrenders. Apparently cannot stomach the idea of the King Tiger being destroyed before his eyes, so he just surrenders. All the way, GG, a brutal slaughter right here on some Moscow Winter, featuring an almost Veteran 3 King Tiger, which you actually rarely see. Particularly after it got nerfed, but still Jerem shows he can actually do quite well with the King Tiger. Sadly, Jerem also shows that even if you can do well with the King Tiger, it doesn't work well if you don't do well with the infantry, and for that matter, keep throwing away your Panthers. Like, I think there was a lot of good play from Jerem, like there's some interesting moves, his aggressive fights, big drops were actually quite interesting to watch, and certainly had some good effects. It's just, his infantry preservation was weak, and his Panther preservation was down the toilet. Meanwhile, Aimstrong there was pretty close to losing at times, but actually managed to just remain calm, steady, and just slowly pushes back into the game, and punishing Jerem again for that direct King Tiger play, which was highly risky. I feel a bit arrogant there, but Jerem here versus Aimstrong possibly underestimated Aimstrong and his tenacity, and basically got slapped down by Aimstrong before it. I mean, overall, well played by Aimstrong, good use of support weapons, all that. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. Hope you learned something from it. If you did, one, subscribe, tell a friend, share it with everyone. If not, send a new plan, provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Danger. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you all tomorrow for another Sonic episode. Bye.